Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to HoI4 as Austro-Hungary everywhere, including China. I would not want to be them. So, we're going to need to plan ourselves what to do next. Wow. Korea, you're a bit of a mess. I like you, but you're a bit of a mess. So, I've gone through the production. I filled it out, mostly with tanks and mechanized equipment, because we're going to go hard on the Blitzkrieg once we can convert our forces over. Actually, having forces that are just entirely tanks and entirely mechanized is a great idea if we can afford them. I'm going to be able to. We also probably want to start thinking about cranking out some naval ships, but not just yet. For now, we're gonna put all our convoys out. That was not a convoy, that was a carrier. We're just gonna crank out convoys. Over and over again. There we go. Just because we aren't up to speed yet on what we're gonna be doing for carriers, etc. We also don't know who's gonna be attacking us next. We're gonna cancel your order, and we are going to tell you all to just garrison I don't know, Berlin. Seems like a great idea. Not too much. Just enough. There we go. Because in their current state, they're probably going to drain the resources on a tile way too much. As for you, we're going to cancel your order. And we're going to garrison you here, in the home country. And we'll assess what to do next from there. The games of the 12th Olympiad were held in Tokyo, Japan! Tokyo does belong to Japan, right? That's the one thing that stayed. Yes. The rest is mine. Czech Republic, join the Allies. Luxembourg is the sole remaining part of Germany. What? Germany at some point got to claim something in the peace deal and claimed Luxembourg? I have no idea how that worked, but it did. No idea. Right. Meanwhile, heavy armor. We're going to switch you. So you're going to be armored fist. So combination unit. Put you to default. Modern tank. Modern tank. Mechanized. 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 HP is increased by 15. Soft attack increased by 18. Okay, but I'd like to make you even stronger. We're going to get the combat width up. There we go. 11 kilometers an hour. Pretty good, all things told. We need 11,500 people to make it work. HP's pretty good. Soft attack's pretty good. Hard attack's pretty good. It's going to take a lot to make that happen, though. 200 modern tanks. 300 mechanized. I think it's worth it. Let's check what the production says. We need a lot more tanks. And a little bit more mechanized. Well, we'll work on that. Maybe switch from the mechanized over to a tank. Yeah, probably fine. We'll also want to create a new unit out of our motorized division. And we're going to call you Motorized Support. The reason being, we're going to get mobile rocket artillery involved. The soft attack goes up by 220. Speed stays the same. HP we never really cared about on these. Combat with 25. Okay, we're going to have to stop that. There we go. Combat with 20. Better. Do we want to add something here? Yeah. Do you want to add like a maintenance company? They don't have reliability, do they? No, probably a logistics company. There we go. Now, what's that look like from motorized? Still ridiculous amounts of motorized. In fact, I'll probably want to chop you down to size. And we've still got loads of artillery. Yeah, we're going to chop you down to size. We've got 36,000 of that. We don't need it. And I'll just add a tank on for the moment. Not a heavy tank. Thank you very much. We've got modern tanks for that reason. Other than that, though, it's looking real good. The United States declared war on the state of Japan. Wait, you just made the state of Japan. What? What is going on? You made them. You even flipped them to democratic, and now you're declaring war on them? Oh, because they're working on strike the US. This is weird. This is so weird. What if they join Comintern? That'd be so funny. I'll just be sitting here like, yeah, having all around me. I'm just arming up. This is cool. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Get heavy cruisers. We've actually got Destroyer 4, so we should probably start cranking out some destroyers. The thing is, where do we crank them out? Do we want to crank them out over here, or do we want to crank them over here? I really don't know. I'll crank them out here for the moment. Right. We're going to cancel all production of ships. For one reason, and one reason alone. That is, they're really annoying if they're over here. I want them at the bottom of my tab. Right, convoys. How are we doing on convoys? We're up to 1,000. Okay. I'll leave one person doing convoys. Everybody else is just going to do destroyers. You might call this overkill. I call this skill. By skill, I mean stupidity. We need more. More destroyers. Danzig seems like a good port. Oh, that's a lot of steel we need. And oil. Yeah, our war machine's going to need a lot of oil. Oh, and chromium. Well, the tanks are looking pretty good. Still need 2,000 of them. Okay, we can't keep doing this. There you go. We're going to have to send some troops over to China as well, because once the war happens, we won't get a chance to do that. So for now, send a quarter of your troops over. At this point, generals are useless to us, so we're going to start promoting our generals. We'll just start training them again. A lot of the tanks especially, because we wiped out pretty much everything about the tanks, are down to being fresh. Which won't do. Is that the tier 2 C? Yes, it is. We'll start doing a tier 3 as well for torpedo bomber. We'll also want to bring all of our many air wings that are currently operating over here for no reason home. There we go. No deficiency basic training. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Mainly because I want to train more armored fists. I guess for now, we could train some normal soldiers. How many do we want? $48 should suffice. In Krakow. More chromium. Just going to auto access so I don't have to keep going at that screen. And I would like to get more armored fists. So we'll start training them even though they're going to be light on supplies. And you can be in Warsaw. Wazawa! As it's otherwise known. We'll also then probably want to get ourselves some motorized support because they are really good. Not on the defense, but on the attack. And you can be in Ostbusen. Right. Seems good to me. Tempted to join in this war over here. Because it would be funny. There's Carrier 4. We'll do transport at some stage. Okay, and we'll need to put our carriers into service as well. Once you've done your first destroyer. Second destroyer, actually. There we go. Carrier. And we'll tell you to produce a mere 5 carriers. It'll take you a while to produce them. Say 4 carriers. And we're going to need some more of that. And more of that. We're also going to need to build much more in the way of nuclear reactors, because I would like all the nuclear bombs. Nuclear bombs are going to be important for my strategy. My strategy basically involves, if you don't want to join us, then you suck, you die. It's not an annoyance strategy, I will admit. We'll also want to increase our naval capacity. There we go. Advanced artillery. We probably need to go down to the jet engine tree, so we should probably start on rockets. I probably should have done that a little bit earlier as well. You know what? This is getting tiring. Let's just increase this by 2. I know people complain that I'm not being efficient. But why not? There we go. Now I'm to come out on the screen for a little bit. I say a little bit. Probably like 5 minutes. No, probably like 2 minutes of that. We're going to split you into 2. Put you on that border. Oh, gonna need to split you as well. half of you on one, half of you on the other. And then for you, border with France. Now I have the Maginot Line. Well, they have the Maginot Line. I'm in front of the Maginot Line. Interesting. Concentrate on industry. Really kind of should up our construction. That would help. There's a lot of units on their line. I don't care. We're good. We've got this. Now, your military police. We're going to put you into a new theatre. And we're going to call this theatre... You could just click on that to change the name. Military police. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. There we go. Right. Everybody else is probably going to start training. So we've got the max available awesomeness. There we go. Meanwhile, technically there's a war going on with the state of Japan. Fair enough. United States had a plan, and it was going to follow through. I don't like Japan. Okay. Luckily we've got a connection here, by the way. Oh, what was I talking about? We've got a connection here. No, we don't. Obviously, there's France in the way. What am I talking about? Yeah, we're going to need to put troops here as well. Ah, this is a mess. Fighting the Allies is going to be fun. Soviet Union changed their diplomatic status with us to justify war goal. That was quick. Stop practicing immediately. Damn, that was very quick. I did not expect that. Okay, in event of war... Push to there. Just a general push. Meanwhile, I hadn't planned for this. Right, let's bin every one of your orders. Separate into half again. Half of you on this front. Half of you on this front. Give you a general. Give you a general. We're going to need our political power to buy more generals. The Allies don't like me because I may have generated a lot of war tension. Technically they've got a war on this. It's very unlikely to want to go to war with me. Okay, in the event of war, your job is to push through to here. We've also got to, got to protect against Bulgaria. Damn it. And you're gonna need commander. Right. Unpause. Greece resists Soviet ultimatum. Huh. Greece has refused the demands of Soviet ultimatum and delivers them over the Aegean Islands. They're mine. They don't belong to Greece. I think you're having some issues there, Soviet Union. Why are you not traveling? I'll make you travel. Don't know why you weren't doing that. Oh, I'm gonna need to do something about you. Oh God. All of you are puppets, right? Yeah. Yeah, they're all puppets. Okay. 11 of you over here.
Yes.
8 of you over here.
Kész! Utasítások.
And a few more of you. Here. That'll have to do.
Sorakozó. Figyelem.
This is going to be such a mess. If they go to war, it's going to be fun.
Figyelj!
Come on. Get to the end without getting caught. Get to the end without getting caught. Get to the end without getting caught. Whew, we did it. Okay, that one's done. We don't need so many troops in Bulgaria, so take half your troops and chuck them on this front line. Because they are needed. They are definitely needed. How are those training programs coming? Halfway. Third of the way. Halfway. Yeah, your main problem is both mechanized and modern tanks. Okay. Well, we're working on that. Could just get rid of motorized altogether. I'll lower it massively. I don't want to get rid of all the production efficiency. Lower rocket artillery. We'll lower actual artillery. And we'll start practicing with naval bombers. Yeah, seems a bit superfluous, really. More modern tanks, yes. Through my lovely system. And yeah, okay, we'll practice on naval bombers. We're not actually going to want any of these. We're going to want to be able to produce them that go on carriers. Maybe we'll get a few tier 3s as well that won't be based on carriers, but in general. Oh dear. Tanks are so expensive. Alright, meanwhile, Soviet Union could attack any moment. And after we had such lovely relations in the war. Once we get our troops, I might declare war on the Soviet Union. I was hoping it could be the Allies, but it looks like the Soviet Union are the ones wanting it. And hey, I get to keep most of my resources because most of the resources come from, you guessed it, the Allies. And it gives me longer to build up my military. My navy, specifically. Yeah, it's a great idea. We should go to the Soviet Union first. Right, heavy cruiser 3. Start working on heavy cruiser 4. And there is our tier 3 naval bomber. Let's make it carrier modified. And in a few short days, we should be able to produce a carrier-modified fighter as well. There we go. Carrier fighter. That's a lot of Soviet troops. And we need more oil. While we're here, really kind of need the Allies for their resources right now. I mean, if I wasn't producing so many tanks, it wouldn't be as bad, because tanks need so many resources to build. Modern tanks especially are just resource sinks. Doesn't look like the Soviet Union is going to use it because they don't want to fight Greece and they don't want to fight me. How long would it take me to justify a war goal? 160 days. Okay. Experimental rocket. Rocket engine. Which gives bonus to our rockets on tracks. On wheels, I guess, because it's motorized. And also gives bonus to our rockets for our infantry. Soviet Union declares war on Afghanistan. Okay. I didn't see that one coming. Joseph Stalin brings revolution to Austria-Hungary. While we've consolidated the socialist society in the Soviet Union, many nations still suffer under despots of old. Oh. Joseph Stalin has abandoned all attempts at diplomacy with our government. The communist task of eradicating all borders is now strictly focused on eradicating our borders. Otto von Habsburg is a better ruler than any revolutionary opportunist. So they're now justifying another war goal against me? They are. Which will be finished very shortly. When will you be done? 8th October. It's not going to be good enough. Deploy all units. Deploy all units. We need you out now. You're going to keep training.
Utasítások. Értettem.
Right. They declare war on Iraq. Dawn of Confederate Asian Nations. Mohammed Zia Shah announced today that Afghanistan has reached out for inform a new alliance. Finland? What? That's not a Confederate Asian nation. Though it's actually kind of an alliance I'd like to join. Just angered by Hungarian posturing. Oh, they won't let me join. Because I'm non-aligned. Minus 50, non-aligned. Hi, you're non-aligned? Yeah, the game really wasn't made to have non-aligned parties actually be in charge. I think they need to fix that. Like, I like the concept of it being allowed, but they should fix it. Oh, you're non-aligned, you can't join us. Mate, you're non-aligned. Hell, Finland's non-aligned. Okay, a few more days. Iraq joined. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting to be Afghanistan, Iraq. Justification for conquering the Aegean Islands. Will know. Novgorod. Finished. Okay. Are they going to use it?
Figyelem.
If you fight me, you might win, but I'll make you bleed. I'll cut you. We can get our tank units out, though. Okay, doesn't look like they want to pull it. I've done carrier naval bombers. Working on carrier fighters. Awesome. Work on a new strategic bomber to deliver our nukes. And production. Carrier naval bomber. And we are going to want to produce you. So you're actually going to have to go up the food chain a little bit. Precisely what to demote you. Meanwhile, Carrier Fighter 3. Great. How much ahead of time? Nuclear bombs. We'll get in a quick bit of encryption before nuclear bombs then. We'll get ourselves Carrier Fighter 3. And I guess we'll need more oil. Well, at least the United States has got some to spare. Alright, keep working on that construction. Now, I can't really pull the people off the front line who are untrained. Actually, I can. They're all at the bottom. I wish there was a quick way of doing this. Like, it should be control-click to select an additional one, and shift-click to select all in between, but it's not. I would like that to be changed. Because I want to pull them off so they can go practice. Which means an awful lot of clicking. Because it doesn't look like the Soviet Union's be attacking us, so since they're not attacking us, fine. We're going to make sure that we are fully practiced. Just might take a little bit of clicking. There's also a small gap between how fast you can click, so I can't just go spam clicks up the list. Like if I go like that, I click so many times there, I got one. Might be because my mouse is moving. That might be the reason. There we go. Check that there are... the heavy armor. Technically it's named heavy armor, but it's actually the combined armor. We'll get you to practice. Right in view of the Soviets. Make them jealous. That's right. Gotta keep them on their toes. Beautiful. They don't like it up them. They don't like it up them at all. Right. What are I researching right now? Heavy Cruiser 4. Good. We're also producing enough destroyers we can probably flip a destroyer over to a carrier. Only produce 2. No, produce 4. Okay. Yeah, we've got this. Meanwhile, production's looking okay. We produced our first carrier, you can tell, because we suddenly need reinforcement for our air units. Which is fine, we're working on that. Actually producing enough a week that they're going to outstrip demand on those carriers, which is, you know, fine. We need extras. How many for convoys? I've only got 400 spare. We still need a lot more in the way of tanks, so I'm going to switch over one mechanized to be a tank. Oh, you can't switch mechanized to be tanks because technically they're a different category. It's weird, I know. You'd think that mechanized and tanks would be closer than mechanized and, say, infantry supplies, but I think they should move motorized and mechanized into the armor section just because it should be vehicles and supplies, I guess. Freeze them up there. Freeze them up there. I want to keep you a little bit because we're going to be upgrading you to tier 2 soon and we'll need to bring you back online. Transport planes, we've got enough of you, so we'll bring you down to 2 as well. We'll chuck another bomb tank mark 1. Another one. And we're going to need a lot of resources. Hi, United States. You make some lovely oil. I would love to have more of it. South Africa. There we go. And I've got a little bit of excess, but yeah. How are we doing on construction? It's going well. Okay, if we're going to do that, we're going to need some radar. Ooh. Good, but we want to extend that radar coverage. Hell, we'll eventually want radar over here as well, so why not? And we'll have to worry about Britain sending stuff over. Right. Carry on. Doesn't seem to be going well for the Asian nations. I would be tempted to join you, but apparently I'm not allowed to because I'm unaligned. Ooh, I can. They're feeling threatened by us, blah, 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 blah. I could totally join the Asian nations. I could come in and I could save the day, so to speak. I wouldn't be the faction leader, though. And that's just not acceptable. I need to be the faction leader. Alright, 3 dockyards turning up. Start working Heavy Cruiser 3 by the time you're even remotely anywhere done with that. Well before you're remotely anywhere near done with that. Will of the upgrade. Well before, because we should have the upgrade to Heavy Cruisers coming in 2 days, 1 day, done. Also researching subs. Subs tier 2. Outdated equipment in production. And I'm going to send the destroyer to the bottom of the pack. And trade out so that we can get more heavy cruisers. In fact, I will trade this destroyer entirely for heavy cruiser. We're going to need their guns. Oh, God. Hi. We need all your supplies. We don't have enough. What? Oh, the United States' issues sending us steel? Why is that? Did your convoy get sunk by Japanese shipping?
Nuclear bombs!
For now, though, I'm going to call it here. I've been EnterElysium. We will probably end up at war with the Soviets next episode. It entirely depends on if we can get our armored fists out. We are. We've nearly got them all deployed. This is glorious. I mean, we still need 2,000 more tanks, but this is glorious. It's beautiful. Might want to send more over to China. We're probably going to have to send a few more over to China before we go to war, because that's looking very shaky. That said, they have absolutely no supplies. Look at them. Like, they've got no supplies, no morale. Damn, poor them. Until next time, stay shiny.